eat that today. Feel like I'm Kobe in 98. How many exes I'ma beat? How many niggas I gotta shake? Been in the gym, bitch, I'm gaining weight. I'm a young king like I'm Kobe. Might be the goal like I'm Kobe. Maneuver through pressure like Kobe. Break them down, now they can't hold me. Pass it bitch off like Ginobili. Drive my own lane like I'm Kobe. Really bad to get to show me. Bitch, I get hard like I'm Kobe. Bitch, I'm a guy like I'm Kobe. I knew from the start they gon' hold me. I knew from the start they gon' hold me. Been chose, now I got the plan. Since a boy, bitch, I been the man. Before I rap, nigga had fans. You walk with me shooting in the gym. Dunk on that air, butter rim. If the walls we swim. One for me good as a kid. Gotta set me up like that big. I need all of my tears. Won't do the 50-50 split. Had to stand out cause I never fit in. Taking no real shit cause I gotta win. Fuck up this bitch, then I fuck on her twin. Niggas been rolling lately. Rick and Poppy, young gas, I've been road racing. Gas got me too high, been rack racing. I was drafted in Charlotte, I like a lady. Went from the 8 to the 24. Been in the metro below my show. I'm on the blue, know the rock and roll. This shit ain't sweet, ain't no rock and roll. Nigga try me, that's a rock and roll. Leave a purple while I'm dripping gold. Nigga know me, keep a chopper too. Got me a cannon, gon' let it loose. One for me, good as a kid. And they say me up, I got big, I need all of my tears. Won't do the 50 split. Had to stand out cause I never fit in. Taking no real shit cause I gotta win. Fuck up my bitch, then I fuck on her twin. R.I.P. Kobe, eat that today. Feel like I'm Kobe in 98. How many exes I'ma beat? How many niggas I gotta shake? Been in the gym, bitch, I'm gaining weight. I'm a young king like I'm Kobe. Might be the goat like I'm Kobe. Maneuver through pressure like Kobe. Break them down, now they can't hold me. Pass the bitch off like Ginobili. Drive my own lane like I'm Kobe. Really bad, got to show me. Bitch, I get hard like I'm Kobe. Got up by 5, I took my time. It's about 6 now, I need a grip now. Roll on my weed and give me a lift now. I grab my cash and I throw it in the bag. Right nigga hit now, fuck on the bitch now. Got a little money, now I ain't rich now. Spent a little change, fuck off on the bitch now. Throw a little money, now I don't trick now. Except for my last one, she had me upgrade the class on. She had my nose up. This little dude was a bad one. She had to look like a style. Your hands so bitch, she be styling. Got booty, you think she a pirate. She think like she come from my eye. That pussy is good for nobody. I'ma keep doing, them TVs, I'ma keep twerking. Came up off the bank and I work. Send me the bank and I work. Enough about me and I came in for you. I'ma keep going, keep twerking. I'ma keep going, keep twerking. Them TVs, nice and perfect. Big booty bitch, that perfect. I'ma keep going, keep twerking. The bank and I work. Send me the bank and I work. Enough about me and I came in for you. I'ma keep going, keep twerking. Skinny might get you a bird. She do them tricks on that pole. Yeah, that shit be working. Man, they tricks on the dick when she slurping. Head is so good, it's like on the road. Hope she bounce on the dick like she on the pole. Hope you ain't scared of high school, just run the road. Hope you do it like that once we hit the door. Pick that ass up and gon' hit your fleet. I ain't gonna need laugh my deal about the shit. And I think to myself, I just gotta hit. I just want bless her with good bitch. I'm in of the hour, no minivan. I dropped this version in the minute, man. This shit off the hit, watch the photos plan. I'm sneaking it, getting it, playing the phone. But don't show me down, shit, I'm on the road. I swear I was down, I was about to go. I was down on myself, I was about to quit. Then no, she can't do it with another friend. My homie went bad, I started talking shit. My baby ran out, that's my partner, bitch. Get hit, get ready, get paid. And now I'm like, well, shit. I'm getting it bread on the day. Been feeling myself a lot later. Try to sing to my bitch like I'm drinking. Sing to my bitch like I'm money. Come to my bitch like I'm preaching. Matter of fact, I repeat on it. I kill the pussy Fred Cougar. Place on the beat on this Google. I'm a born shooter. Can't let you slide. I got the do you. Like my Badula. Like my uncle. Matter of fact, respect my mind. Matter of fact, respect my grind. Big game, little nigga. Matter of fact, respect my hustle. I'm getting the right to shine. Nobody shoot y'all. Skinny Hardaway Southern Tea. Back with another EP. Y'all do your boy a favor, man. Y'all smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. Whether you're here for a good time or a long time, I greatly appreciate you sliding through. I don't know what happened. That thing kicked me out. But I digress. Skin the Hardaway Southern T. Back with another EP. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. Whether you're here for a good time or a long time, I greatly appreciate you sliding through. If this your first time, do your boy solid. Don't make it your last time. Hit that subscription button as well. We talk this good boxing, MMA, sports, parlays, predictions every single day, not just today. Today we're here with a boxing conversation. We're going to talk about, the fighters that got fights, this upcoming weekend. Keshawn actually fight in 2 days, and I think this is a homecoming fight for Keshawn as well, right? So not only is Keshawn fighting in 2 days, Keshawn is fighting at the crib in 2 days, right? And he's fighting a pretty good, opponent, right? Unknown opponent, right? But this is a dangerous opponent if you know this guy, or if you heard of him. If you don't know him, if you ain't heard of him, that's what we here today. You know what I mean? To get going though. But Keshawn got a real fight on his hands this weekend, right? Jerome Boost Ennis got a fight this weekend, and it's a rematch of a fight that he already had. I don't think that I'm tripping, right? What is up with that? Right? I don't think I'm tripping, right? I don't think I'm tripping, right, when I say, Jerome Boost Ennis. I don't think I'm tripping, right, when I say Jerome Boost Ennis, had his biggest question mark, at least, right, on his record versus Karen Chuckadesian, right? He got a rematch with Karen Chuckadesian this weekend. Does what's good, BC? Shout out Mike. First off, shout out my guy BC. Appreciate you sliding through this thing, BC. Glad you can make it. Glad you can make it, brother. BC TWT. Shout out my guy Ray Buck. What's good, Ray? Glad you can make it, my brother. Glad you can make it. And my guy Tay D. My guy Tay D said I expect Keshawn to look great, but the hometown shit could play a part. And if so, shit could go left. I'm gonna tell you more reasons why, you know what I mean, shit could go. I'm gonna tell you more reasons why, right? Shit could go left. Is my screen sharing? Hold on, let me. All right. I'm gonna tell you a couple more reasons why shit could go left today. You know what I mean? Tady. I'm gonna tell you a few more reasons why shit could go left. So yesterday, y'all wasn't even seeing it. Y'all wasn't even seeing what I had on it. Okay, I see. Bet. Okay, I see they changed it. So I got to show y'all each screen. Now. Right? I got to show y'all each screen. Okay. But I digress. We're gonna talk about the fights this weekend. Right? Keshawn got a fight on his hands. People may or may not know Keshawn opponent, but I'm gonna tell you a little bit about Keshawn opponent. Dangerous kind of fighter, right? Dangerous kind of fighter. Jerome Boost Ennis got a rematch, and what possibly was the biggest question mark, on his resume. Now he undefeated 32-0 with 29 KOs. He got a rematch with Karen Chuckadesian in the fight that, a lot of his fans, even some of his diehard fans, right, were dissatisfied with their fight. And not in part due to Boots, right? Because we know Boots always comes out there to put on the show. But, his opponent didn't necessarily give him a lot to work with, right? But you got some people who felt like, Boots kind of fell into the trap of, I just want to knock everybody out, right? He kind of forgot, about, his ring generalship in that fight with Chuckadesian. And, a lot of people feel like that allowed Chuckadesian to be able to run away from him, for 12 rounds, because, Boots wasn't really cutting the ring off like that, right? So when I say question mark, this Karen Chuckadesian fight is probably the only question mark, you know what I mean, on Jerome Boost Ennis's resume, which is a perfect one. You know what I mean? Up until this point. Right. So Keshawn fights this weekend. Jerome Boost Ennis fights this weekend. We got Jesse Bam Rodriguez. Jesse Bam Rodriguez fighting this weekend. Jesse Bam Rodriguez fighting this weekend also, right? Khalil Cole is going to be in action as well. So we got quite a few fights this weekend. Now, we don't have but Jerome Boost Ennis is a superstar, right? He's a superstar in the making. Maybe he's not there yet, but I think, we at some point, right, I'm going to have a conversation with my family, right? And the conversation with my family is going to be, right, that, some of our favorite fighters, man, they not going to be around too much longer, right? So we got to get more acquainted, with the next guys up, with the younger generation and whatnot, right? Boost is not a star in boxing yet per se, right? But I feel like Boost is one of the guys that has, big star potential, right? He got the attitude, got the look, right? He just got to get the fights that he need to be able to, catapult himself up into that conversation, right? But I think, he has what it takes, right? So when I say, we don't have, that big sexy fight this weekend, that superstar fight this weekend, we do have an emerging star in Jerome Boost, right? We also have another emerging star, right? Keshawn Davis. Right, we got another emerging star as well, Keshawn Davis, right? So we don't have the superstar this weekend, but we got some stars on the rise. Jesse Bam Rodriguez is another guy I think people, should take a look at. The problem with a lot of these fighters, right, is just, finding the right fights. This weekend with Keshawn Davis, right, I think Keshawn has the right opponent. You know what I mean? Jerome Boost Ennis and his opponent, they have a little history, right? So I think he does have the right opponent. Right. What's good, Skill? Shout out my guy, Skill. Appreciate you sliding through this thing, Skill. Y'all could hit that thumbs up for your boy when you roll on there, right? Ready to be here for a good time or a long time. We talking, the fights that's happening this week. We got some bangers on. Not sure if a lot of people, are paying attention up on it, but we got some decent fights this weekend. We got some, not the superstar names, but we got some big names. You know what I mean? Some decent fights. Keshawn gonna be in the real fight. Boost got the rematch. Not overly familiar with Bam's opponent. I think Bam is in a situation where, he's going to be struggling, to find those big time opponents, right? Because even the guys, right? Even the guys in his division that are big opponents, right? As far as, superstar level, them, moving the needle. Not so many guys, around and in Bam's weight class move the needle. So, for a guy like Bam, it's going to be even that much harder, for him to, for his stardom to reach his talent, right? Because we got talented fighters, right? Jerome Boost Ennis, Jesse Bam Rodriguez, right? But the stardom has yet to catch up with the talent, right? And that's on us as the boxing fans and boxing community to make sure that the eyes are being put on the right people, right? No reason, right? And no reason that more people should know Ryan Garcia than Jerome Boost Ennis. And there's no reason more people should know Ryan Garcia over Jerome Boost Ennis when there's nothing that Ryan Garcia does better than Jerome Boost Ennis, right? We got to do better, as the community of putting the eyes and the attention, right, on the right people. You know what I mean? Type deal. The deserving, when I say right people, mean the deserving fighters, right? The fighters who actually going to do the right thing, you know what I mean, with the sport, or are doing the right thing, when it comes to the sport. And stop,
being so sucked into, you know, the drama and all the side effects, you know, of a boxing, because that's really where the attention goes, to the drama and the side effects of boxing, instead of actually the boxers who putting the footwork in and putting their feet to the fire. You know, guys like Jerome Boots. You know what jumped out to me, right? When I was tape studying, looking over this fight and everything. You know what jumped out to me, man? Jerome Boots Ennis already got 32 fights. Right? That's crazy. Jerome Boots Ennis already has 32 fights. Man, that man is 32-0 with 29 knockouts already. After this weekend, he'll have 33 fights. Jerome Boots Ennis is what, 29 years old? How old is Jerome Boots Ennis? 27 years old. He's 27 years old with 32 fights already. Right? You know what I mean? That's insane. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Why isn't Boots a superstar yet? Boots isn't a superstar yet because of me, because of you, right? Because of everybody who probably gonna watch this video. Because us as a boxing community, we're not pushing this brother, you know, the way we should. We're not making people, you know, have to know this brother. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna say this again. For the people who've been watching boxing as long as me, we know nobody, you know, boxes forever. Our favorite fighters, man, they're starting to get up there, right? They don't have as many years, right, as we would like for them to have left in this game. So I think at some point we do got to start putting, you know what I mean? We do got to start passing the torch and putting the attention on, you know, the right fighters, right? And I don't like how if I came up here, right? If I came up here and I was like, it was like some bullshit with Jerome Boots. Like Jerome Boots goes to jail. Keshawn gets into an altercation with something like that, right? I just hate how, you know, we pay attention to the wrong shit. I feel like that's, I'm saying all this to say, I feel like that's why guys like, you know, Jerome Boots Ennis or Jesse Bam Rodriguez, right, aren't as big of names as they are as big of talents, right? You know what I mean? Because we got some big talents this weekend. Keshawn may be the biggest name, right? And he has a whole lot of talent too, which we're about to get into. I ain't really got into, you know, the schematics and nothing, right? I'm just, having a little conversation with y'all, you know, real quick. Because for as good as Boots is, for as good as Jesse is, man, they don't get the love, they don't get the publicity, right, that I think, you know, that they'll do. You know what I mean? I don't think that they get the proper, you know, respect. Boxing in the sense has failed guys like Jerome Boots Ennis, right? Super talented guys, but again, we put our attention into the wrong people. Like, again, there's no reason more people should know Ryan Garcia than a Jerome Boots Ennis, right? But Jerome Boots Ennis is 27 with 32 fights and 29 knockouts, right? That's insane, right? To be a 27-year-old with 32 fights. But I digress, right? Let's get into it. We're gonna start with in fact, we'll start right at the top. We'll start with Jerome Boots Ennis, right? I've been talking about Boots about 20 minutes, right? We'll start with Boots. Let me share this screen. Let's get this up here. And Boots is facing Chuckadjian, right? He's facing Chuckadjian. Let me share this with y'all. Can y'all see that? Right, so they have Jerome ranked as the #1 welterweight in the world now. Didn't notice that. Like he's been, you know, he's probably been the #1 welterweight in the world for some time now, but I just noticed that, right? They got it ranked as #1 welterweight in the world. I guess that is true, right? Errol at 54, Bud at 54. He's most definitely the best welterweight in the world, right? But he's fighting Karen Chuckadjian. Some of y'all may remember his fight with Karen Chuckadjian. This is the fight where he went the distance, right? And the guy that he was fighting was running in circles all day, right? It made me mad, right? I initially, right, I was extremely hard on Boots, right? Because I feel like, man, you could have did more to cut the ring out better, which I still think that he could have done, right? But Karen Chuckadjian was not trying to engage with Boots, right? He was basically like running around. Everything that they say that Shakur Stevenson does in the ring, that's exactly what Karen Chuckadjian did to Boots that night. He literally paced around the ring in the circle. He threw punches ever so sparingly. Like every now and again, he'll throw a punch. And sometimes he would catch Boots, right? But it wouldn't really have too much of an effect because when you're on your bike like that, you can't sit down and put no power on your punches, right? So he basically came in that fight to survive and go 12, and that's what he did. Didn't win the fight, didn't attempt to win the fight, didn't win the round, if you ask me. Let's check that fight and see if the judges gave him a round. Didn't win the round, if you ask me. 108-20, 108-20, 108-20 across the board. You know what I mean? Didn't win the round, if you ask me. He went in that fight to survive, right? Now, in a sense, he did bring up criticism of Boots, right? Because it was that night, right? It was on that night, right? It's the only night that, I really had a problem with anything that Jerome Boots Ennis had ever did in the fight, right? Because I'm watching the fight, right? I want to be entertained. Again, this is not Jerome Boots Ennis' fault because he most definitely was engaging, right? But I'm like, Boots, you could cut the ring off a little better, right? Boots was following him around. The few punches that Karen Chuckadesian did land, he landed because Boots was following him instead of cutting the ring off on him. And that was a pretty big-ass ring, too. You know what I mean? That they was in, at least it felt like that, right? At least Karen made it feel like that was a big-ass ring, right? At least, Karen made it feel like, hold on, y'all. At least Karen made it feel like there was a big ass ring right that night. But Karen used every part. Karen used every part of that ring that night, and I was so frustrated right with the fight on that night. I got angry with Boots. You know what I mean? I got angry with Boots, like, bruh. I got angry with Boots, right? I got angry with Boots, like, bruh, you gotta quit following this man around the ring, Jerome, man. You gotta cut the ring out, right? And that's really the only problem, right? That's truly and really the only problem that I ever had with Jerome Boots Ennis, right? That's truly and really the only problem that I ever had with Jerome Boots Ennis in his career, as far as I can remember, is that one day, right, that he let Karen Chuckadesian get away from him. Well, he rematching Karen Chuckadesian. My guy, TWTea said something. He said Boots was suffering from the hometown shit too. Boots don't be focused when he in Philly. He just be trying to crush shit, right? Boots most definitely, right? I kind of, allude to that. Boots most definitely fell into the I'm finna straight knock this guy out. I feel like all Jerome had to do was cut that ring off and he could have stopped Karen. I think this rematch, well, it's a mandated rematch, right? So it had to happen, right? But this rematch is happening, and I'm glad that it's happening because I think, for Boots is an undefeated fighter, right? And for the standard that shit he hold himself to, and that I hold him to, I honestly think Boots is probably, honestly, man, if we just talk like skill for skill, just the best overall talent, I think Boots might be the most talented fighter in the world, right? So I do hold Boots to a high standard, being that shit. I think he probably the most talented fighter in the world. You know what I mean? Just if we just, again, like pound for pound, we just stripping away everything, right? And you can even add power, shit, right? But if we just stripping away everything, Boots possesses, I think, more tools than any one specific boxer right now, right? Not in their prime, right? Not at their best, right? But right now, I think he has the most, he's the most complete fighter in the game, right? I guess is what I'm trying to say, right? I believe Boots is the most complete fighter in the game. So for him, to let Chuckadesian get away that night, right? I did have a problem with that, right? So this rematch is happening, and I'm kind of glad it's happening. I'm kind of glad it got mandated, right? Because I honestly feel like Boots is undefeated, so I'm nitpicking, right? This is the only question that shit Boots got on his resume. Like, this is the only question that he got to answer, bro. What was up with you that night you fought that Karen Chuckadesian dude? And now he get to fight Karen Chuckadesian again, right? You know what I mean? Now he get to fight Karen Chuckadesian again. So I think Boots got to go out here and he got to finish Chuckadesian. I think he must finish Karen Chuckadesian. Like, when I say, like, he can't he must finish him. Like, he can't just go in there and beat him down for 12 rounds, right? You know what I mean? Because if Boots going there and beat him down for 12 rounds, he's going to finish you anyway, right? So there's that, right? But Boots has to finish Kerry, right? He has to finish Kerry, and he has to finish Kerry emphatically. He has to finish Kerry right, and he has to finish Kerry. In fact, like, he's probably going to have to hunt Kerry down because Kerry not going to stand in front of him, right? So I need Boots. Boots knows that now, right? So schematically, he's going to have to hunt him down. He's going to have to trap him, and he's going to have to do damage because even in the last fight, when he would, cut the ring off, because at times he did cut the ring off, right? But it's like he's fell. Like, when he would hurt him, he fell back into the trap and kind of just following him around. You know what I mean? The ring, right? He gonna have to corner him, and he gonna have to put him out this time, right? To erase all doubt. And there's not a whole lot of doubt on Boots. Really, the only doubt on Boots is that one night in Philadelphia when you let that Kerry Chuckadesian dude get away, right? So Boots, Boots, me personally thinking Boots being the most complete fighter in the game, I think Boots understands that, if I know Boots like I think I know Boots, I never met Boots personally in my life. I don't really know it, right? But if I know Boots like I think I know Boots, right? I think he understands what he got to do Saturday, right? Of course you must win, right? But it's also about, and I know that what he wanted to do the first time, right? Put on the show for the fans, and that's kind of how he got caught up in that moment of straight knockout, right? But I think now, right, after going through that, I already understand it now. Systematically, he gonna have to break Kerry now because Kerry is running, right? He gonna have to trap him. He gonna have to corner him like a real lion in the jungle, right? Stay what's good, right? Because this dude is gonna be moving, right? It's a lion. Y'all ever seen a lion chase a gazelle, right? Right? Sometimes the gazelle get away, right? But it's like a lion chasing a gazelle, right? It's not a short event. Like, they running for a minute. You ever seen the lion chasing a gazelle on the Animal Planet or something? You see how the lion got to run up to him? You be like, he close enough to get him, right? But the lion, no, I ain't close enough to get him just yet. He's still closing ground. You be like, he look like he close enough. Why he ain't jumping on him? The lion, no, like, I ain't close enough to get him yet, right? But then the lion will pull up right next to him, right? He'll get right on the side of him, not behind him, not a little bit behind him, but he'll get right on the side of him. And then you will see the lion attack. And even then, by the time the lion attacked that gazelle, he probably still catching the back end of his ass. But he finally caught him. And once he catch him, it's a wrap. Boots gonna have to chase this gazelle down. It's gonna have to be more than just, it's gonna have to be more than just brute force, right? You know what I mean? He gonna have to use his full tool bag, you know what I mean? If he want to get Kerry up out. And I think at this point, he got to get Kerry up out. He can't let Kerry sneak up out of there twice. My guy Stacy, he not knocking him out. Kerry whole count is to survive. Facts. Kerry whole count was to survive the first time, right? So what I'm saying is, right? Because we know his whole count to survive, right? Because he already did this shit once before. So we know his whole count to survive. I know that, Stay. You know that. Kerry know that. Boots know that. We got to kill him. He got to go get him, bro. He got to go get him. Right? Because right now, Boots ain't even fighting the guys that's in the ring with him, right? Because, Kerry Chuckadesian ain't the sexiest opponent. True boxing fans know. That's why ain't nobody talking about this fight. Look around YouTube. Even the people that actually know Jerome Boots, like, just look around YouTube. How many people you really seen talking about this? Real question. I got 7 people in here, right? How many people y'all really seen talking about this, right? So diehards know about this fight, right? So we all know Kerry coming in there to survive, right? You know what I mean? But Boots is Boots versus Boots right now. It ain't even Boots versus his opponent, because this opponent ain't big enough, like, right? This opponent ain't big enough to really do nothing for Boots. That's why Boots got to knock this nigga out. I'm going to say that again, bro. Right? I'm going to say that again. This opponent ain't really big enough to get Boots anywhere he want to go, where he want to go, right? It's really Boots versus Boots. Nobody really know this dude. And that's why Boots got to knock this dude out. Right? Now from the schematic standpoint, I think he got to knock him out. I think he got to knock him out because, right, he hurt him in the last fight. What's good? I see somebody in the chat. What's good, Joseph Bailey? Shout out to my guy, Joseph Bailey. Joseph Bailey, do your boy solid, man. I don't know if this is your first time, but could you do your boy solid? Don't make it your last time. Hit that subscription button as well. We talk this good boxing, sports, parlays, predictions every single day. We ain't there having a fight weekend conversation. Now, I started with Jerome Boots Ennis because I like Jerome Boots Ennis, man. I want to see Jerome Boots Ennis make it to that next level. I want to see Jerome Boots Ennis do great things. So we just in this thing having us convo about the fights this weekend. I'm putting it on tape, man. Boots got to knock Karen out, man. Boots got to knock him out. I'm putting it on tape. Stay said he ain't going to knock him out. I said, I'm coming from a standpoint of, man, we all know that Karen coming in there to survive. Right? Don't nobody really know Karen. So I think for Boots to really get to that, which he been doing, 32 fights, 29 knockouts. So it's not like I'm not asking him to do nothing that he can't do. And I'm going off the fact that it was times in that first fight that he hurt him, right? But I think, it was times in that first fight where he was using his boxing, his offensive boxing, cutting the ring off, and he would hurt him. But after he'll hurt him, he'll kind of, rush in a little bit. He'll start following him, right? And he'll kind of stop cutting the ring off, and he'll allow Karen to escape up out of there, right? He got to set traps in this fight for Karen. You know what I mean? He got to set traps for him because Karen know that he's not going to win on the scorecards running in circles. I don't think Karen is going to have the same game. I don't think Karen, honestly, I think it's going to look a little different. You know what I mean? I don't think Karen coming out there and finna run in circles for 12 rounds again. I really don't. But if he does, you know what I mean? Boots got to be ready for that. I think Boots, like TWTea kind of said, man, Boots got stuck in the trap where I want to get the knockout so bad. And I think he kind of, got away from, his kind of got away from the basics. He started chasing the knockout instead of letting the knockout come like you normally would, right? Right. He started chasing the KO instead of letting the KO, develop with his game. So I think Boots, man, Boots got to knock this guy out. Right? He got to knock him out. One, because really the only question, that you really got about Boots being an undefeated fighter with 29 knockouts, 32 fights is that one fight with Karen Chuckadee. Honestly, like everybody else, he pretty much stood on business. It's other guys that he didn't knock out, right? But this is really the only fight you'd be like, it looked weird, right? You know what I mean? So I think Boots understand that, and I think Boots coming with an answer. He said Boots is local. Yeah, right. And I think that's a problem, too. I think that's a problem, bro, because Boots is talented enough. Boots is good enough, right? Boots has the right attitude. You know what I mean? He got the right attitude, you know what I mean, to be one of the biggest stars in boxing, right? I said it, I don't know if you was in this, John Joseph, but before you came in, I was like, there's no reason that more people should know Ryan Garcia than they know Jerome Boots Ennis, right? You know what I mean? He may be the most complete fighter, right, in boxing. I believe he's the most complete fighter in boxing, right? But this weekend, man, it's basically Boots versus Boots. Boots got to challenge himself to get this knockout on Karen. Right? He got to challenge himself to get this knockout on Karen, right? Because that's really what the people want. Like, why the casual, right? The casual fan don't even really understand boxing when they looking at it. Right? The casual fan is literally just waiting for somebody to get knocked out. Literally. The casual fan is simply sitting there waiting for somebody to fall over, right? the boxing diehards, the boxing nerds, the boxing hardcores, we understand the boxing that's going on. But the casual fan is sitting there waiting for somebody to drop. The casual fan is sitting there waiting for somebody to hit the ground, right? That's when they get excited. That's when they get excited. They get excited when motherfuckers hitting the ground. Floyd Mayweather is the anomaly, right? Floyd Mayweather is the anomaly, right? As far as, getting the knockouts. Floyd's got the people to watch without the knockouts, but Floyd wasn't offensively, hindered. Floyd offensive game is better. Floyd is a defensive fighter, but you would think he was an offensive fighter. Right, you know what I mean? But I digress. So he was a little different, right? But the casual fan is really just sitting there waiting for somebody to get knocked out. And because the casual fans don't really know Karen Chuckadesian, right? You got my man Joseph Bailey came in and said Boots local, right? So the casual fan don't really know Chuckadesian, right? The casual fans are starting to know Jerome Boots Ennis. I feel like Jerome got to get him up out of there because he been through there before. He know what to expect, right? Really, the only question you got about Jerome is that one night in Philly against Karen Chuckadesian, man. You know what I mean? And I ain't know about it, right? But I would love to see Jerome Boots Ennis go out there, put Karen Chuckadesian on his ass. This is my challenge to Jerome Boots Ennis, man. Go out there, find a way to put Karen Chuckadesian on his ass. Because at this point, until the big names get in the ring with you, it's really you versus you. You know what I mean? So it's really you versus you. So at this point, you got to find ways to be better than yourself. And you already beat this dude on the scorecard, right? So what's the next way to be better than yourself? Not Karen Chuckadesian running ass the fuck out, right? You know what I mean? Set that trap, put his ass up out of there, right? Karen Chuckadesian ain't beating Jerome Boots Ennis, right? It's up to Jerome Boots Ennis just to make this fight not look like the last fight, right? Just not make this fight look like the last fight. All right, so let's go on to Keshawn. Y'all know we gonna put plays in for this too. Y'all know we gonna put plays in for this. All right, so let's go to Keshawn, the businessman, right? So the businessman, Keshawn Davis, man, 11-0, 7 KOs. Keshawn got a fight on his hands, right? I see my guy stay dangerous. My guy stay dangerous, and my guy TWTea kind of said the same thing. You know what I mean? When I asked them about the Keshawn fight, right? They was like, man, they feel like Keshawn. Stay said he feel like Keshawn should win pretty easy, right? And TWTea said Keshawn should win pretty easy, right? I tell you this. Is there a path to Keshawn winning this fight easily? Is there a path to it? It's a path to it. It's a path to Keshawn winning this fight pretty easily, right? But it's also a path, to Keshawn falling into a trap and Keshawn getting beat up in this fight as well. Again, my guy kind of alluded to it. The hometown thing really does matter. And you got, a veteran. Like this guy has 30 fights, right? 30 fights, 1 loss, 19 KOs. Lamos is a guy, honestly, that I threw out there a couple years back for Gervonta Tank Davis to fight. You know what I mean? So I've been on Lamos for a second, right? This is not my first rodeo with Lamos, right? I threw him out there for Gervonta Tank Davis or Shakur. I was like, man, nobody is fighting Lamos. And I wonder why. I'm like, it's crazy. Nobody's fighting. Now, he don't have the most, extensive resume, right? He beat Lee Selby, right? He don't have the most extensive resume, right? But he been fighting for a long time. Lee Selby would be, his best win. And then most people know him from fighting Richard Hitchens in his, last fight. Some people feel like Richard Hitchens, may have lost that fight, right? But most people got a hold to Lamos during the Richard Hitchens fight. But I've been on, Lamos at least, since that Lee Selby fight, I can say for sure, right? When he knocked out Lee Selby. I've been on him at least since then. Actually, I was on him before that. I was on him at least 2 years before that. You know what I mean? Because I threw Tank. I think they was the same height, and you know he was undefeated at that time, right? He got his first loss to Richardson Hitchens, right? He was undefeated at that time, so I threw him out there like, you know, that'd be a nice little person, you know, for Tank to go out there and take his O, right? And crazy enough, Africa ended up taking his O, right? But he fighting Keshawn. I feel like, you know, okay, the scorecards for Lemos and Hitchison was one judge had it 111, 117, and two judges had it 113, 115, 113, 115, right? So two judges thought, you know, that fight was close enough. That fight was a round or two, right? Two judges thought that Hitchens only won that fight by a round, right? Or two judges thought that one of those fighters only won that fight by a round. So understand how close that fight was with Hitchens. So ask yourself right now. So let's ask ourselves, right? Hitchens fights at 140. Is this fight at 140 or at 135? Hitchens fights at 140. So is Keshawn moving up or is Lemos moving down? Let's see what weight class this fight is at. Lightweight, so he moved down. So you got Lemos moving down in weight, right? So he's technically like Keshawn is the bigger guy, but Lemos is used to fighting bigger guys at a higher weight class, right? So we got Lemos moving down to fight Keshawn after he lost to Richardson Hitchens, right? So understand, like, think about the mindset that Lemos is in right now. Y'all think this guy is changing weight classes, right? To lose back-to-back fights, to lose back-to-back big fights. I think this dude mindset, I think Lemos gonna be as game as he ever been, right? I think he gonna be as sharp as he ever been. And you got the hometown thing with Keshawn. Keshawn been at home for, you know, how long, man? You get comfortable when you go home, right? That's really the hometown, you know, that's the hometown jinx, right? Some people, you know, believe in it, some people don't, but really the hometown thing is, right, you go home, you just get real comfortable, right? You just get real relaxed, right? And that could be a problem when you fighting at home. You get real comfortable, you get real relaxed in everything that you do because it's your home, right? So if you believe in that type of thing, you know, or you don't. But Lemos is a good fighter. Some people feel like he beat Richardson Hitchens, right? It's some people that think he won. So Keshawn taking this fight, kudos to Keshawn. He got a real fight on his hands. But think about it like this. This guy is moving down after losing, after taking his first loss that he ever took in his life, right? So understand, this dude is not trying to lose again. This dude going to get Keshawn everything that he got. And I keep looking over because I'm looking at the chat, right, from my phone. That's why y'all see me keep looking over. I'm looking at the chat from my phone because I can't see the chat with this screen up. So understand, this dude finna get Keshawn everything he got. And what does Keshawn struggle with, right? What kind of guys do Keshawn struggle with? He struggled with pressure fighters. They got power too, right? Guys that he hit and they don't necessarily crumble. Now, there is an easy path for Keshawn. There is not an easy path, right? There is a path where Keshawn can make it look easy, right? Because Keshawn has the size and he has the reach on Lemos. If Keshawn makes this a distance fight, Keshawn very well could outpoint Lemos, which he very well could do because Keshawn was one of the best amateur boxers, right, that we ever had. Won silver medal, right? Nobody has won, no American has won the gold since Andre Ward, right? But, you know, he was a silver medal. We had a couple of silver medalists, Floyd, Shakur, and Keshawn, right? A couple of silver medalists in there. So he very well could outpoint Lemos, right? He very well could outpoint him. But there's also a scenario where sometimes, you know, Keshawn, he comes in there and he tries to get the KO, right? And he don't necessarily gas, right? But he slows down, like, later on in the fight because, you know, he was trying to, he used a lot trying to get a guy out of there a little earlier, right? I feel like he got a lot to do with, you know, how big he is, got a lot of muscle on him. right, for his weight class. Maybe he should move up to 140, right? But if he can make 135, maybe 135, right? But you know, and Keshawn is still kind of early in his career, right? So this was maybe he got 11 fights. Maybe this was like 3 or 4 fights ago. I'm not just talking about something that happened, ages ago, right? He kind of gassed himself out, a little bit. Now he ended up winning the fight, right? But on the back end, you know what I mean? So he only did that once, right? But all it takes for it to happen once, and then it's on your mind. And Lemos is a guy, he pushed the pace. He very well could make you do that. That's what I'm getting to, right? He's the kind of fighter where he pushed the pace. He very well could make you feel like you have to swing when you don't necessarily have to swing, right? And you may throw 1-2 minute punches, right, in that earlier round. But if Keshawn is able, to keep him at bay, keep him on the stick, he could win this easily, right? But I'm thinking Lemos, understanding he going in the Keshawn backyard, understand Lemos is coming off the first loss of his career, understanding that, some people feel like Lemos very well won that first fight. Won his last fight against Hitchens, right? Understand that Hitchens is taller than Keshawn, right? Has a longer range than Keshawn. And he was able to get inside, on Hitchens. Now, do you feel like Keshawn has more power than Richard Hitchens, right? Richard Hitchens is at a higher weight class than Keshawn, right? So there's that. They may have the exact same power. Given Richard Hitchens don't have a whole lot of power at 140, but he go to 135, he may have some power like Keshawn, right? Keshawn is 11 fights, 7 KOs, right? So it's 4 fights where he didn't necessarily get a KO either, right? You know what I mean? So they may very well be, the power may very well be the same, and he just faced the guy with, a longer reach, right? Bigger fighter with a longer reach, right? But Keshawn got a fight on his hand, man. If Keshawn comes in unfocused, he very well could lose this fight. But I do like something. I saw a video of Keshawn. I think Keshawn posted this. Keshawn ran into Lemos. I said ran into him like they got beef or something, right? They crossed paths at the gym. I guess maybe it was at the Top Rank gym or something, right? But they crossed paths at the gym, and Keshawn kind of walked up on him in a joking manner, right? He walked up on him, and then he flexed on him a little bit, right? And then Lemos flexed a little bit, right? Then they smiled and they shook hands. I like the size advantage that Keshawn got. I like the way that Keshawn looking, before the fight. Like he had energy still, right? He had his energy still. So I think he having a good weight cut. You know what I mean? So that is a pro, for Keshawn. I'm taking Keshawn to win this fight. I'm taking Boots by knockout, right? I'm taking Keshawn Davis decision. I am taking Keshawn to win this fight, but Keshawn do get, a fight on his hands. Like I think it's gonna be interesting. At some point, Keshawn is gonna have to bite down and fight this dude, right? But I hope Keshawn don't fall into the trap of doing that too much, right? Because kind of like Jerome Boots in this, right? I do think Keshawn has the potential to be a future star in boxing, right? You know what I mean? He got the charisma for it, right? He know what to say, right? He's an Olympian. He really does have the pedigree. Like when Keshawn is on his game, Keshawn looks good in that ring. Like you can say what you want to say about him, maybe not getting a knockout here or there. He said Keshawn finna slow down. They both flat-footed. Yeah, Keshawn. Yeah, he sit on his power, but Keshawn do know how to get on his bike. He know how to get on his stick. Yeah, he do sit more on his power. Now because he trying to transition out of the amateur style because he only got 11 fights, right? But like you can see like when he get buzzed a little bit, like who that he fought? Was it Carlos Pena? I think it was Pena. He fought. You can see. Let me see. Who was that he fought? Burgos. That's what I'm talking about. Burgos. Juan Carlos Burgos. I said Carlos Pena. Burgos. I remember when he fought Burgos, right? Burgos kind of stunned him a little bit, And then Keshawn went back to that amateur a little bit, right? They're sticking and moving. So he got it in him, right? I don't want him to fall into that, trap too much. And I will say this, if Keshawn is slugging it out right, he probably feel like that Lemos, can't hurt him. You know what I mean? But I hope that he don't fall into that slug it out trap with Lemos. I hope he don't fall into that slug it out trap, Ramos, right? Because he got this. Unless he can hurt him, if he can hurt him and get him up, I don't think he go hurt him and get him up out of there. I think he gonna have to, he most definitely gonna have to sit on some of them punches to get Lemos respect, right? Because Lemos is gonna be coming, right? But use his angles, right? He can sit on his punches, right? But use his angles. Keshawn, he know how to use his angles. He know how to pivot. He don't use a whole lot of lateral movement, but he know how to turn his opponent, right? He just, as long as he don't get caught up in that firefight too much, you know what I mean? I think he gonna be all right. But he got to fight on this hand, though. You know what I mean? If he fall into that firefight from 1 to 12, then I think they give Lemos a chance, right? But Keshawn, I think path to victory in this fight is gonna be use his angles, use his sticks, and most definitely make Lemos respect you, right? He can't be pity patting him, right? So he gonna have to throw some shit, then get up out of there, turn up out of there, you know what I mean, type deal. Because I think, with his height, with his range, he should be able to touch him, right? The thing is how Keshawn gonna react when Lemos touch him. The thing is, what he gonna do when Keshawn, how Keshawn, I want to see how Keshawn gonna react when Lemos touch him. And I ain't saying Keshawn chinny or nothing, though. I just kind of know what type of fight we gonna have with Keshawn after he get hit, right? Keshawn get hit too hard, he going straight boxing mode. He going straight defensive boxing mode, right? But if he feel like the guy ain't got nothing for him, then he gonna be throwing his bones. And that's when he try to get guys up out of there. You know what I mean? When he feel like they ain't got nothing for him. So it's gonna be interesting. You know what I mean? I think athletically, right? Keshawn can be as good as he want to be. You know what I mean? Athletically, he said that nigga is chin. Now, I don't think he chinned it out. He don't react to the shots. Well, he just don't get hit bound no more. You know what I'm saying? Like his fight changed a little bit. But Chinny be him getting put down and shit, right? He ain't been put down and shit like that. Lemos can punch a little bit though. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be interesting to see, how he react to the shots, when he take one. Because, like I said, man, if Keshawn don't like what he feel back, then he going the distance, right? But if he feel like he can take what he give you, then but athletically, right? I don't think there's nothing that Keshawn can't do. I think there are some things that he ain't doing, some things that he could learn, some things that somebody could teach him, right? But athletically, I don't think it's nothing that he can't do, right? You know what I mean? So I think this little motherfucker can go as far as, his IQ and his mind let him go. You know what I mean? Because he got the push behind him, right? He got the gifts, right? Got the 5'9", 70-inch on reach. You could go between weight classes with that. You know what I mean? You hit 135. Keshawn can get up to 147 being 5'9", having a 70-inch on reach. And with his frame, he can get up to at least 147, right? You know what I mean? So, I think he could do, and it's still early in his career. You know what I mean? 25, 11 fights. I feel like he should have more fights than that. That's a lot of fights, though, because by the time he what? Well, I feel like he had more fights than only 11. Well, I feel like he had more, but he only got 11 fights. That's crazy. This dude still got a lot of career left. That's crazy, 25. Because he did 2 Olympics. That's what it is. He did 2 Olympics. Okay, that's what it is. But yeah, I digress. But The man got to fight. Okay, it's a 10 round. It's a 10 round. The man got fight, so it's a 10 round. Okay, so now 10 rounds. Nah, I don't think nobody getting knocked out. No, I don't think nobody getting knocked out. I'm thinking Keshawn decision. Boost 27. Boost 27. Devin 25 for sure. Yeah. No, Devin went to Mexico. Yeah, Boots. These guys didn't have amateur career. That's why I saying he did 2. He was in the amateur. He did 2. They was pro, and he was trying to get the gold medal, right? Because he got 2 silver medals. That's what it is. Yeah, that's why they got 30. Like those 2 guys you named, Boots, Devin, they didn't have an amateur career, right? But I feel like even at 25, I feel like he should have more fights than that. You know what I mean? I feel like he should have more fights than that, right? But he did do the Olympics twice though. He did the Olympics twice though. So I cut him a little slack. I cut him some slack for them because he did the Olympics twice. He ain't turned pro early. You know what I mean? But Miguel Medino, Jose Pedraza, Naber Albright. Naber Albright been whooping ass, I think, too, since that right there happened. Now, did Boots fight in the Olympics? Did Boots fight in the Olympics, or did he turn pro? Did Boots fight in the Olympics, or did he turn pro? Boots wasn't no 60-3, bro. He was 23-3. Boots wasn't no 63, bro. He was 22-3. He was 22-3. That man turned pro, bro. He turned pro 2015. He ain't go to no Olympics. He ain't go to no Olympics, man. He turned pro in 2015. He's 27 years old. He turned pro in 2015. He's 27. Keshawn turned pro in 2021. Keshawn was in the Olympics. They turned pro because they didn't make the Olympics. Bro, he was 22 and I'm looking at it. Bro. He was 22-3. He had 25 fights in the amateurs. There's not a lot of fights, and he didn't make it to the Olympic trials. That man did not. He did not stay in the amateurs long. He did not stay in the amateurs long, bro. Not long at all. He turned pro in 2015. He 27. Keshawn turned pro in 2021. Boots had 25 amateur fights. Bro, Boots was an amateur 2 years, bro. That man was an amateur 2 years, and he turned pro from 2014 to 2015, and then that nigga turned pro. 22-3. Turned pro in 2015. He 27. So he been fighting. He been having professional fights since 2015. But I digress. We compare that. If we compare that to, you know what I'm saying, Keshawn, like how many years Keshawn was an amateur, how many years, you know what I mean, Floyd was an amateur, how many years Ward was an amateur, you know, how many years, guys who went to the trials and shit, man, it's a different, you know what I mean, a different course, different career course, you know what I mean. That's why he had 11, they had 30 and shit. And I still think I did that wrong. I did that wrong. But yeah, so I give him a pass for that. Because he was in the Olympics. That's what I meant to say. He was in the Olympics. Most of them had some sort of amateur career, right? But not extensive. You know what I mean? Like Keshawn was 78-13. You know what I mean? 78-13. That's a lot of amateur fights. Lomachenko had like 300 of them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Devin too. And Boots probably, I seen Boots had a couple of, I think they said some Pan Ams or some shit like that. I saw he won some kind of like qualifiers or something on his shit I saw just then, their first year. So I'm pretty sure he could have went to the Olympics. He probably just wanted to go get his money. You know, Keshawn got the machine though. Keshawn got the machine though, man. Right? Yeah, Cremel has 7. He just turned pro. Yeah. But he is fighting a pretty big scale, right? But he he didn't have much, an amateur either. They learning like look at who Keshawn fought, right? He got 11 fights, right? He fought Carlos Bargos. I guess I count Yigit, right? He fought Bargos. He fought Patera. He fought Albright. He fought Pedraza. And he fought Miguel Madonu. 31-2, 29-5, 16-2, 28-3, 26-2, 35-6. So his 7th fight, right? So his 7th fight, you said Cremel Moten is 7-0. Cremel Moten is 7-0. So Keshawn's 7th fight, he fought Juan Carlos Bargos. 7 fights, right? 7 fights. So 7-0. Who did Cremel Moten just fight? All right, so you said Cremel, he had 7. Keshawn's 7th fight, he fought Juan Carlos Bargos. That's the ex-champion. That's the ex-champion. In the 8-rounder. In the 8-rounder. Yeah, man. Now this dude, like when you really look at it, when you start to look at like, competition level, like Keshawn got some pretty decent, got some decent names on there, bro. For your 7th fight to beat Bargos. Anthony Yigit, he only had 1 loss. But Yigit ain't great, right? I skip Yigit, right? Then he fought Patera, Albright. That jump right there starting to look good. Those are no contest. He beat him, and then the weed. That's when he got for the weed. They busted him for smoking weed. Right? Albright just beat Banderas. And he just beat Esteban Falco, who Albright just beat. He just upset Esteban Falco, took his oath. Right. So that Albright win is aging beautifully for Keshawn. You know what I'm saying? That junk aging beautifully. You know what I mean? Jose Pedraza, right? Stopped Jose Pedraza. Stopped him. Stopped Jose Pedraza. He was old. Stopped Pedraza, right? And then just beat Miguel Maduno. You know what I mean? Then just beat Maduno, right? So that's pretty like this. That's pretty decent, given him only having 11 fights. You know. Now compare them to the 7 people. You know what I mean? 11 fights in. Right? Ex-champions, you know what I mean? Ex-champions, 11 fights in. Talk your ass off. Talk your ass off. You know what I mean? I don't give a man no more credit or no less credit than he deserves. You know what I mean? You get what you earn. You get what you earn. And you just said Camaro Moden into it. Man, I don't know who the fuck. So who he fighting? So who we fighting? Fuck is you talking about? Who the fuck is he fighting? All right, matter of fact, let's do this then, right? Let's do this. You said Camaro Moden. Said we know, right? You said Carlos Vargas ass, right? So let's do this. Let's do this. How you spell this, young nigga? How you spell this little nigga name? How you spell this little nigga name? Let's check out Camaro Moden. Right. He's 6-0. He's 6-0 too, by the way. 6-0 too, by the way. All right, so so this nigga, so Escrelio Flores, right? Anthony Cuba. Fuck. I'm done. I'm done right there. I'm done right there. You know what I mean? I'm done right there. I'm done right. So I'm done right. So is he 25 with 11 fights and fought nobody? You mad at you? Keshawn fought in 11 fights. I guarantee you, I can go to who your favorite fighter, Stay Dangerous? Who your favorite fighter, Stay Dangerous? Watch this shit. Who your favorite fighter, Stay Dangerous? I ain't giving no man. I ain't hating nothing in my blood. I ain't no hating ass nigga. You want some hating ass shit right now? Who your favorite fighter, Stay Dangerous? Tell me who your favorite fighter is. Watch this. Whoever, anybody. It could be anybody. Name anybody. Name your favorite fighter. Let me show you something real quick. Let me show you something you probably didn't know. Let me show you something you probably didn't know about your favorite fighter. Who your favorite fighter, Stay Dangerous? Tell me your favorite fighter. I got time today, Brody. Who your favorite fighter, Stay Dangerous? All right. EJ. So that's a good one. So let's look at EJ first 11 fights. Right? And EJ didn't make the Olympics, right? He didn't make the Olympics. Now I'm cooking right now, Brody. I'm cooking right now. EJ didn't make the Olympics, right? He lost in the trials, right? So he started a little earlier than Keshawn too, right? So you know that niggas missing that part. All right, so let's look at EJ first 11 fights. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right? So he fought Peter Oluch, Gerardo Cuevas, Emmanuel Lardy, that's a pretty good one. Right? He fought Jesus Tavara, Eddie Cordova, Gamelero Ibarra, Brandon Hoskins, Luis Torres, Nate Butcher. You know what I mean? What we talking about right now, man? What we talking about right now? What we talking about right now? Now, this ain't the link show, though. Now, this ain't the link show. I'm cook. I'm just addressing you. I'm just addressing you. That's what I'm saying, bro. So you compare him to Devin and Boots. Them niggas, that's what I'm saying. He went to the tryouts. They didn't. That's why he 25 with 11 fights. I said that from the jump. That's what I'm getting at. That's exactly what I'm getting at. And for him to only be 11 fights in, and for him to have already beat 2 champions, he crazy as hell. You know what I mean? For him to be 11 fights in. For him to only be 11 fights in to the program, because it's 2 different games. You know what I mean? Amateurs and the pros. Right? But I think he moving at a pretty good pace. If you looking past the number, if you looking at who he actually fighting and relevance to, you know, just calling everybody trash, if you looking at who he fighting, now that man moving on the right track. And now you got Lamos, right? A nigga who fight at 140, who some say beat Richard Hicks. You know what I mean? That's a good fight. Now, everybody ain't trash, man. Pedraza ain't trash, bro. Albright not trash. Madonna not trash. Yijit probably trash. Yijit probably trash. I give you Yijit. But Carlos Vargas not trash. You know what I mean? I give you Yijit. Oh, shit. I give you Yijit. Now, that's what I'm talking about. The niggas he fighting. That's what I'm talking about. Them niggas. Now, if you don't know the niggas, you don't know the niggas. You know what I mean? Trash is crazy though, man. Everybody ain't trash, dog. Everybody ain't trash, man. If you date easy, everybody do it. Nah, them niggas ain't trash, man. You may not know them niggas, you may not like them niggas. Nah, them niggas ain't trash. Nah, them niggas ain't trash. But niggas call but this YouTube though. Everybody trash on YouTube, right? This YouTube. But I digress. Everybody trash on YouTube. This YouTube. Everybody trash. But I digress, man. Keshawn got a fight on his hands, man. That boy got a fight on his hands. And for him to own, he fighting that nigga. He done fought. Damn. So he done fought nigga with 30 fights before. I got Keshawn on the points, man. I think Keshawn win KO. I think Keshawn win by KO. I think not KO, my bad. I think he win on the points. He ain't gonna knock out Lemos. My bad, I'm tripping. He ain't knocking out Lemos. He gonna win by a decision though. He ain't gonna knock out Lemos. He a lot bigger than Lemos though. I saw him, do the little flicks in the locker room. But I got Keshawn on the points. Man. I got Boost by knockout. I got Keshawn on the points. He ain't gonna knock out Lemos. He ain't gonna knock out. You want to bet on it? We could bet on it. I ain't say he can't. I said he ain't. I got Keshawn on the points. We could throw a little something on it. What you want to put on it? I got Keshawn on the points. You got him by KO? He said, Lemos come in, fight the fight. Keshawn overdo it. He go, at least drop, buddy. He ain't gonna knock him out. I got Keshawn on the points. JD, what's good, JD? What's good, JD? I got Sean on the points. I got Sean on the points. Take. MMA was good, baby. Yeah, I don't think he stopped Lemos. He said Lemos coming down 5 pounds just so he could get the stoppage, just how they did Pedraza. He did kind of punt out for this nigga, unlike this nigga Kid Austin. He not gonna stop Lemos, dog. You think he gonna stop? You think he not stopping Lemos, TD? Hey, y'all, hey, look, and I fuck with it. Though, cause I fuck with Keshawn. I know hating ass nigga, you know what I mean? I give niggas credit when he, I give nigga no more credit than he earned, and no less than he earned. You know what I'm saying? If he stopped Lemos, Lemos never been stopped. Y'all know that, though. Y'all know he never been, y'all know he never been stopped before. Like, not once. Nah, nigga, you hating on Keshawn. You hating on Keshawn, not me, motherfucker. But I bet you Keshawn win on points, though. He said, just style-wise, Keshawn going to touch Lemos. Keshawn doesn't hit as hard as he thinks, but this is why top rank chose Lemos, in my opinion. He finna put Reeboks on this red. I look, I got Keshawn on the points. What you want to do with it? What you want to do with it, man? He said they got a big, Lemos is way drain. And y'all seen that video? Y'all seen that video where they bumped into each other? It's a 10-rounder, right? Lemos never been stopped. Hey. He said, wait, like he said, this nigga fight for his ego. Y'all just said. And now it sounded like you hating on him when I started this. It sounded like you hating on him when I started this. He said, I'm a hedge. I mean, hey. So look, TWTea, I gamble too. So when you say hedge, that means that you don't believe Keshawn gonna stop him, TWTea. TWTea, I know what hedge means, right? So that means that deep down, you don't think Keshawn gonna stop him either. I know. Hey, so hedge means that you don't think he gonna stop him either. And that's, you know what I mean. But I hope he get the stoppage. I hope he stop him. Just like I hope Boots stop. I feel like Boots got to get the stoppage, right? And if Keshawn get the stoppage, that's even. I don't think Lemos never been the champ though. But Lemos, that's a good goddamn fight though. But Keshawn already beat 2 former champions, man. He already beat 2 former champions. I'm looking at all variables and want to hit my bet. He's I don't know if Boo's gonna knock him out, man. Too young. Now I won't Boost too. I won't both of them too. I think Lemos gonna beat her. I think this kind of gonna look like Keshawn versus Juan Carlos. Y'all remember Keshawn fought Carlos? That's what I think this fight gonna look like. You know what I mean? I think it'll look like that to an extent. I think it's gonna look like when he fought Juan Carlos. Y'all remember he fought Juan Carlos? Like he ain't win a whole lot of rounds, right? But he was punching Keshawn there. He was making Keshawn think about some shit. He said Hitchens is a weird case. I think Richard got some pop, just too focused on boxing. Richard stopped. A nigga Tiger couldn't phase it all. Yeah. Either regards what I think Lemos can fight, bro. Carey can fight too. I think Boo's going to have to settle down and stop him late. 9-12. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. It's crazy. This might be one of Keshawn's toughest fights. Most definitely be one of Keshawn's toughest fights. I think it's gonna look kind of like the jump with Burgos, because you know he could take a little bit. He did Keshawn who fought Eyebrow Short. he fuck around and lose. Yeah, that's what I was saying, bro. Albright, I was trying to tell, stay. You know what I mean? Yeah, that Albright just beat fucking Falco. Took Falco. Oh, bro, that Albright win was it was a win though. But the weed fucked him up. He got taken away. But yeah, bro, that was a tough one too. But he didn't jump in some fire though, bro. He didn't put himself in some fire, especially with him being so early in his pro career. He didn't put himself in some fire. This is some fire right here. You know what I mean? He just lost to Andy Cruz. So this guy just fought Andy Cruz, Burgos. Andy Cruz just fought this nigga in 2023. This nigga fought Keshawn Davis, Andy Cruz. I would say this nigga debut. Oh, he fought Andy Cruz and Andy Cruz debut. Okay, yeah, he sure did, didn't it? He sure did fight Andy Cruz. Shout out Juan Carlos Burgos, man. Shout out Burgos, bro. Shout out Burgos. He sure did fight Andy Cruz. Man, y'all gotta put some respect on Burgos' name, man. Y'all gotta put some respect on. But yeah, though, I think this fight gonna look a little bit like the Burgos jump. But now they got about adequate power, right? Lemos and Burgos. 35 wins, 21 KOs. Yeah, they got about the same as far as record go, right? 29-19. That's about the same, as far as the numbers go. He's in Javante Keshawn. He's at Everson his ass. I ain't fucking with no nigga. Who? Albright. He's at now what can you say? He got more nothing than Shakur. He's Aldo Lamas moving down. Keshawn gets more respect for him. Oh, yeah, facts for sure. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he moving down. Bro, think about this, bro. Lemos is not moving down to lose his mother. Bro, and some people feel like that he beat Richard Hitchens. You know what I mean? It's people out here that feel like he beat Richard Hitchens. I think one of those, I'm not really sure exactly how they scored it. I know the numbers, right? Like 111, 117. I'm not sure who the 11-17 was for in the 2-13-15s, right? But a judge actually gave that fight. That was a UD, but the judges thought that fight was close enough to give Lemos a 13-15. Two of them gave him a 13-15, and the one dude named Cheatham, gave it 11-17. So Hicks won every round, but two judges had it 13-15. You know what I mean? So, like, come on, bro. Come on now, bro. I can't say this dude fight no trash, bro. Especially now 11 fights. This would be his 12th fight. Now, this ain't no. Nah, bro. If he do this shit right, shit. And he said something to Tank. He popped up. Matter of fact, man, let me see if I can find this. Hold on. He said something to Tank, man. He said something to Tank. He said something to Tank. He was like, because he had 135. Let's see. He said something. He was like, I don't know. Here we go. I think this was on Cigar Talk with Najee Chill. This was Cigar Talk with Najee Chill.
Everybody want me to ask this kid. Are you gonna stop Tank Davis?
He asked him, is he gonna stop Tank?
They want to see you and Tank Davis, nigga. I gotta be honest. Davis versus Davis, niggas want to see that, bro.
Man, that's up to Tank. And Tank want to see it for himself.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's anybody in contract, nigga, they gonna sign this shit. Come on, bro. I'm signing it. I'm not, bro, outside the bread, bro. Like, outside of the bread and the potential money that nigga can be made, bro. Money that can be made, bro. Like, bro, I will fight that nigga, and I'm coming with that same energy, come with he can't do all them shenanigans and all that shit that he be doing with other people. He can't do that shit with me. I'm just saying, Key, listen. I tell everybody this. I told Shakur this too. I said, Shakur, he said, Shakur, you know how Shakur is. He like, nigga, I'm gonna do the fuck I do. But I said, nigga, this is Tank. Nigga, this is Tank. It's Tank. Key, how you know what I'm saying? You think you ready for that? That's Tank, nigga.
Nigga, yes, I'm ready for that, bro. He can't
fuck with me, bro. He can't try to give me hype too. He can't fuck with me, bro. Him and his coach, you know that, bro. The bald head dude. The dude told me, yo, just don't call it takeout for the rest of the year. Don't do this, don't do that. Gilly said, hold on, OG, what you mean don't call him out? What you mean? Them niggas is worried. They want me to move to 140 to get out 35, so I can be too big. I don't gotta fight them no more. No, nigga, I'm staying at 35, and I'll be there until you ready to fight me, nigga. Yo, Key, I love this smoke you on, boy. I ain't even gonna lie.
But I just thought I'd throw it out there. But he did say something about him though. But shit, you know, I mean, bro, he's 35, man. Who? Andy Cruz at 35. Andy Cruz at 35. They got a history. That's a fight to be made too, right? Cruz, Tank. He said, not yet. No, not yet. But look, though, you gotta think about it. And yeah, Frank, yeah. I said, and think about it like this. Shit, how long Tank got, bro? Like Keshawn 25, right? How many years? Tank 29. We ain't Tank gonna fight him in 3 years. His next fight should be Frank. I can see that. Next fight, I can see that. I think Frank might maybe be what you send me? I did boost shit. Yeah, boost. Okay. His next got to be Frank. Shit. Oh, what's his name? Or did he go to 140? Ali. What's Ali name? Michelle Rivera. Rivera went to 140, didn't he? I think Rivera went to 140. Frank next. Yeah. Yeah. I guess Frank a good one. Frank a good one. What's the boy? Now he went up to 142. Ortiz. Jermaine Ortiz went up to 142, if I'm mistaken. Yeah, he did. He went up to 142. Shit, who at 35? Man, there ain't a lot of people left in that motherfucker, man. Yeah, Shakur. They friends and shit, though. Shakur, but yeah, they friends and shit, though. Y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy when you slide on in, man. We talking about the fights that's going down this weekend. Right, and it's crazy, man. I want Boost to get the knockout right, but I know Chuck gonna make it real hard on him, right? But I want Boost to get that KO. I want Keshawn to get a KO too, but I think he got a tough matchup in front of him, right? If Keshawn get a KO, that'll be like some boss shit. You know what I mean? That'd be some boss shit. If Boots knocked the nigga out, right? They got away the second time. That'll be some boss shit. If Keshawn knocked out Lamos, be the first and the only nigga to ever knock out Lamos, that'll be some boss shit. That'll really be some boss shit. Because Lamos do have, you know, Lamos is a name, right? He not a name to the camera, but, you know, that's a name in boxing, right? It should be. Now, he kind of under the radar, right? The Hickson's fight brought him to the light, right? But, again, like, I threw his name a couple years ago out there for Tank, you know, to go fight, maybe take his oath, you know what I mean, on one of these videos. So, I've been knowing him for a few years now. Yeah, you know what I mean? But, I've been knowing him for like a few years now, but that's a good one, man. This gonna be an interesting one this weekend, man. If I do say so myself, right? But let's go to the undercard real quick. Let's see Who they got? Reese Salim is on the call. I don't know if y'all too familiar with Reese Salim. Reese Salim must be moving up because he not ranked any fighting that got ranked 226, right? So he probably gonna fuck him up. Right, Reese Salim coming back. How long Reese Salim been laid out? Reese Salim on this card. Reese Salim 21. He must be moving up. He just lost a split to Sam Goodman, 2023. So what weight class is this fight at? Super bantamweight. Yeah, so he moving up. Reese Salim on the card, he moving up, right? Shout out Reese Salim. Troy Isley, my boy Troy Isley is fighting Taylor Howard. Who the fuck is Taylor Howard? Taylor Howard is 20-1 with 11 KOs, 5'9", 70 inch. Hercules, he looked like Hercules, that big ass chin, big ass jaw line. He lost to Ian Green. So he lost to Ian Green. Shout out Ian Green. Ian Green pretty much the only guy that he fought that I recognize. Majority decision, overtime elite, Raul Solomon. Right? So this is an overtime elite fighter. So he must be from the Atlanta area. Troy Isley from the Atlanta area. So that's probably in the Atlanta area guy that he fighting. I don't know much about Brody. So let's see. Is he knocking shit out? 21. Let's see. When was his last knockout? He knocked out a guy 12-1. Right? Knocked out a guy 8-3. Knocked out a guy 3-12. Split UD majority. And he fighting Troy Isley. All right, so when I looked at film on bro. Now me, I always take Troy Isley KO, bro. Troy Isley, like this man got all them fucking muscles, bro. I fought with Troy Isley. Like I might be a little Troy Isley, but I fought with Troy Isley. I met Troy Isley in person before too. Shout out Troy Isley. I fought with Troy Isley, man. Troy Isley can fight. I feel like Troy Isley got matched up, pretty tough early in his career, as well. He been in a couple, tough fights, not the biggest names, right? Not the biggest names. You know what I mean? But been there with some tough fights, but he fought one dude. I just knew that nigga was on steroids, right? You know what I mean? I just knew that nigga was on Vladimir Hernandez, right? I just knew that. I was like, bro, he didn't hit this man with motherfucking the kitchen sink, right? You know what I mean? But he got some decent, not high level guys, but mid level guys. I think this guy may be a bit of, I don't know. Maybe it's a step down a little bit. I never heard of Taylor Howard before. That's crazy. I never heard of this nigga before. Never heard of Taylor Howard before. Now, what's good, D-Man? What's good, D-Man? Not once. Never heard of bro. Never heard of dude before. You know what I mean? That's crazy. But I did watch a little film on him, man. He don't look like nothing too special. I'm leaning Troy Isley knock his ass out. That's what I'm leaning. That's what I'm hoping, right? I'm leaning Troy Isley knock him out. But again, I always take Troy Isley for the KO because, it be value on it, right? That man's so big. Eventually, he gonna have to, you know what I mean? One of these dudes gonna hit the dirt. 22% of the bets are on Howard, 78% of the bets on 22% on Troy. I think Troy KO. Now the metrics ain't out for it yet, man. But I'm gonna probably take Troy KO. I'm gonna probably put my Boots KO and my Troy KO together, right? You know what I mean? I'm gonna probably put my Boots KO and my Troy KO together, right? That should give me nice odds, right? Because I'm thinking, y'all think they're expecting him to knock him out? I don't think they're expecting Boots to knock Chuck out. Let's see those odds up. Yeah, let's see. Boots KO is minus 700. Boots on the points is plus 550. Wow. They most definitely think Boots gonna knock his ass out. Minus 700, that's terrible. I'm going with the motherfucking Boots points. Boots knockout being minus 700 is terrible. I was thinking it might have been the other way. I mean, I gotta bet the points. I gotta bet the fucking points. 550. That boy. Yeah, damn. So what's Keshawn KO? Let's see what Keshawn KO is. Keshawn KO is plus 340. There we go. Damn. So what I think ain't gonna give me no money. Me thinking Keshawn points and boost KO ain't gonna give me nothing. I have to go Keshawn KO and boost decision to get the money. What's good, D-man? Well, damn. They don't get Troy Isley methods up just yet. But I'm going to take Troy Isley for the KO, man. I'm probably going Troy Isley with the KO. Right. Troy Isley to win for sure. His odds minus 1,600. I mean, if you want to take Troy Isley with the points, you can, right? But I always, throw a little something on him with the KO because his KOs be so lucrative, but eventually he got to knock one of these niggas out. Right? 5 KOs, 13 fights. But he be hitting people so hard, it'd be crazy how they don't be going to sleep. It looked like it anyway, right? Abdullah Mason KO, right? Abdullah Mason. Now, look. Now, I tell y'all this. Now, y'all might not like this. That's basically where I'm at with it. And y'all might not like this take right here. Y'all might be a little mad at me for this take right here. And this is a compliment and this is a bit of, a criticism, right? Now, I'm going to say this first. I think Abdullah Mason is so good that they got to stop putting him in here with these fucking scrub-ass niggas, bro. Like, and these dudes' records may be looking nice and shit, though, bro. But they go get somebody fucking killed. That's the same thing I said about Jerome Businis, right? And like they got when Jerome Businis was going up and he was fighting them prospects and shit, knocking that motherfucking dick in the dirt and knocking up, bro. They gotta stop putting Abdullah Mason in here with, bro. They gotta put him in there with some champions, some former champions. They gotta stop putting them in there, bro. Keshawn is not getting baby walked, bro. He not getting baby walked, bro. He not. Keshawn is not. You the only nigga, bro, who think Keshawn ain't fighting nobody, bro. Everybody else understand what Keshawn resume is, except you, bro. You the only nigga who think Keshawn not fighting nobody. You the only nigga who call Keshawn resume trash, bro. You the only nigga. But I digress. They gonna get somebody hurt, bro. They gonna get somebody hurt, bro. They gonna get somebody. It's not a former champion on his resume. You know what I mean? He ain't no former champs on here. Right? He 15 fights in. He skipped really what it is, though, when you skip the amateurs, right, they do tend to run your record up. Right? When you go to amateur, right, you do have harder fights. Out the gate. You know what I mean? Honestly, bro, if a nigga is saying Keshawn ain't fighting nobody, right? You just don't know what the fuck you talking about. That's simple. I'm not taking your, you know what I mean? You can say you dislike Keshawn. I'd rather you just say you a hater, right? Than to say that he ain't fighting nobody, because that's the farthest thing from the truth. You know what I mean? But anyway, I digress. I'm off. I'm done talking boxing on net with you. But I digress. Bro, Abdullah Mason, I don't know. I guess Tank, I guess you want to get in there with Tank. You know what I mean? But bro, Abdullah Mason, bro, he go kill some fucking body, bro. You know what I mean? You gotta put him in there with somebody. Bro. You gotta put him in there with somebody who can compete, bro. Like he knocking these, he damn near killing these people in the ring, bro. Second round knockout, third round knockout, fourth round knockout, second round knockout, UD, 6th round, second round knockout, 6th round knockout, first round knockout, second round knockout, fourth round knockout. Like, God, bro, he is killing these motherfucking people, dog. He is killing these motherfucking people, man. He is killing these people, dog. Like, bro, killing these people, man. Like, it's like, bro, it's getting scary hours, right? Like, it ain't even close. You know what I'm saying? Like, these fights ain't like he fought Luis LeBron, right? Right. Look, now he won some. Now he knocked Luis LeBron. Now, Luis LeBron was somebody that right? He was supposed to give him a test, right? Now I want him to fight the other LeBron, Henry. I think it's Henry LeBron. Let me see, because it's two LeBrons. I think it's Luis and Henry, or is it Henry Luis? It's another. I think he fought the other one. Henry LeBron. Yeah, this is the LeBron. Maybe right. Maybe he should fight this LeBron next, right? You know what I mean? But they gotta put Abdullah in there with somebody that can breathe with him, bro. Them dudes can't even breathe with Abdullah right now, bro. You know what I mean? Like, he ain't fighting a former champ Pedraza. He ain't fighting a former champ Carlos Bargos. You know what I mean? He fought Luis LeBron, right? He decent, but he got like six losses, something like that. You know what I mean? They got to put him in there with, like, I don't want to see. I'm tired of him putting these motherfucking people in the hospital. You know what I mean? But when you skip, when you don't make the Olympics, right, or you skip the Olympics, Abdullah Mason most definitely could have went to the Olympics, right? But he chose to skip the Olympics, right? But when you skip the Olympics, they tend to put you in there with. They tend to give you like an Olympic run in the pros. You know what I mean? They tend to give you like Olympic. They tend to give you some easier fights to start your career in the pros to kind of get you to kind of substitute for your amateur career, right? You know what I mean? But I think this giving him kudos, and this, like, I guess, taking the shot in the sense, right, bro? But they gotta put him in there with somebody that can breathe with him, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, he can fight Pedraza. Yeah, like, I mean, Pedraza probably ain't gonna fight him after getting knocked out by Keshawn. He probably gonna come and fight Abdullah after getting knocked out by Keshawn, right? But yeah, I most definitely think he'll smoke Pedraza, right? I ain't saying he wouldn't smoke those guys too. You know what I mean? But hold on. So Henry's still he has super feather. He just beat William Foster. So they fight. So Luis LeBron went up to fight motherfucking. I mean, but Henry can go up too, though. Luis LeBron went up to fight Abdullah Mason. He moved up the division to fight Abdullah Mason. My mind didn't even equate that Luis LeBron went up. He only been stopped once though, so he only been stopped once. So shit, that shout out Abdullah Mason. So I can't even argue that one, right? Can't argue that one. He knocked his ass the fuck out too, right? So I ain't saying he wouldn't knock them guys the fuck out, right? But then, bro, a lot of these dudes, like prospects and shit, bro, they can't breathe with him, man. They can't breathe. They can't breathe. They can't breathe with Abdullah Mason in there, bro. Like, they can't breathe with dude in there, bro. Second round, first round, second round, first round, second round, second round, second round, second round. You know what I mean? Like, bro, they can't breathe with little dude in there. You know what I mean? Now, he fighting Johan Vasquez. Now, Johan Vasquez been stopped once. 26 wins, 5 losses, 21 KOs, 30 years old, 5'7". Right? So let's go through his resume, right? So he lost to Charlie Suarez, Adrian Beaton, and he got stopped by Erdenbeck in the 8th round. Was this a Pro Box card? Was this Pro Box? Was this a Pro Box card? I don't know. I feel like I saw that fight. I feel like I saw that one. But he got stopped by Erdenberg in the 8th. So if Erdenberg stopped him in the 8th, Keshawn finna knock him the fuck out too. I think I have seen, yeah, Keshawn finna knock him the fuck out. He just watch for keep coming away from Abdullah. I mean, hell yeah, right now for sure. Hell yeah, right now for sure. Hell yeah, you gonna keep him away from Abdullah. He better keep him away from Abdullah right now. Hell yeah. But yeah, Mason probably gonna knock this nigga the fuck out. What's the odds on it? I know Mason odds is, he minus 2,000, but I want to do that gap props for his shit. Let's see, do they got props for Abdullah? They don't got Abdullah on FanDuel yet. They got Abdullah on DraftKings, but they don't got his props on DraftKings just yet. They don't got his props on DraftKings just yet. Yeah, Abdullah probably gonna stop, bro. He got stopped by Erdenberg is good, right? But Erdenberg's a lot smaller than Abdullah. Erdenberg, he hit pretty hard, but he don't hit as hard as Abdullah. So if they got, and he stopped him like in later rounds, this is an 8-rounder too. Abdullah probably gonna be able to get to him a little faster, a little sooner because he's a lot bigger than Erdenberg, probably a lot bigger than him. Yeah, Tyler Dennis, I like those. Yep, I like those. Tyler and Keshawn sparred already too. Yep. They sparred already. Yep. Those would be good fights for him. Yep. Cambosia, De Los Santos, Tyler. I like those. Yeah, Mason by knockout. Mason KO. I think it's gonna be later rounds though. I don't think he's gonna knock Bray out like in the second and third round, shit like that. I think it'll be later round KO. Mason KO though. Right, Mason KO. Yep. The guy he fighting got a post. He got a post, but Mason will knock him out though. That's a pretty decent opponent Mason got right there. That's an opponent that he should knock out in the first and second round. Right? Most definitely. That's a guy he should knock out in the first or second round. You got Kelvin Davis on there. Then you got Robert Merriweather the second on there. And you got Keon Davis. Damn, so this is just the little brother? Yep. The little brother making his debut. The little big brother, 6'3", making his debut. 23 years old. 29 and 11 as an amateur with 3 KOs. Lewis Richardson, he beat Lewis Richardson. That's good. Lewis Richardson made the Olympics. That's good. He beat him. That's probably why he turned pro. He fought Nicola Torian twice. Fought Jalen Walker. Yeah, okay. So the little Davis make his debut. I had to click that and see it. So little Davis make his debut. Okay. Who else on there? Kelvin Davis. Let's check out Kelvin Davis. Kelvin is in the fight. Kelvin always in the fight, right? Kelvin Davis is fighting Solano. All right, so I know how Kelvin Davis fight. Let's check out Solano. 15-3, 10 KOs, 5'6", 70-inch arm reach. Loss. He coming out 3 losses. This man lost his last 3 fights. Marcon Williams can fight though. Palmetto can fight too. I know both those guys. Don't know the last guy he got knocked out by. Yeah, man, this man lost 3 straight times. Kelvin should get him. Kelvin should get that guy. Right, he lost 3 straight times. Kelvin should get that guy. He like to come forward though. He like to swing. That's how he be getting knocked out. He said Kelvin like a pink flamingo. What's good? Hey, Zeus is king. What's good, bro? Do your boy solid, man. Hit that thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for your boy. Subscribe to the channel for your boy Jesus King. I don't know if this is your first time. Do your boy solid, man. Don't make it your last time. Hit that subscription button for your boy, man. We're here having us a boxing conversation, though. Looking over the fights for the weekend. We're looking at the undercards. Now, it's another undercard. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, my G. Don't be flogging to me, hey, Jesus King. I don't know if you flogging, bro. I got 4,490. No, I'm just playing, bro. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, though. Appreciate you. Shout out to you, man. Boost fight this weekend. Keshawn Davis fight this weekend. The ways that I'm thinking these folks win, bro. The ways that I'm thinking these folks win really don't get me paid like the way I want to. So, I'm most definitely going to take the latter. I'm most definitely going to take the latter as well, right? But I hope Boost get a KO, man. Is it Kevin like Kevin? Yeah, Kevin should win. Kevin should beat this dude. This dude lost 3 straight fights, man. Y'all fucked up though. So all the brothers on the same card. All the brothers on the same card, man. Hold on, baby, text me. My gal said she's sad because Camilla lost the election. I ain't finna get. Now, look at y'all niggas that did. Y'all done put Trump in office. I ain't finna get no head for about 2 days. No, I'm just playing. No, but I digress. Somebody said Kevin like for me. Yeah, we got Kevin to win, man. Kevin on the southpaw. Maybe Kevin win the decision, right? Maybe Kevin felt his stride, right? Let's see. Let's see how Kevin last couple of fights in, right? Because Kevin scared me a little bit, a couple of these fights. A couple of these fights he looked good. A couple of these fights he scared me. Then he won. He had a majority win his last fight against Kevin Johnson. Kevin Johnson is a decent pro. Like he's decent pro level for Kelvin, especially. He said Trump walked out the stage to guys. He just said he gonna get some butt, bro. Now I'm straight. I don't want no. No, bro. I need that mouth. But anyway, I digress, bro. I digress. Y'all fucked up here. See, he knocked out the guy before, beat the shit out of Clarence Booth, right? Beat the shit out of Kamad, knocked out. He just, he gonna win though. We got Kevin Davis. We're gonna take Kevin Davis on the money line, man. Then we take him. We're gonna just go Kevin Davis money line. We'll throw him in there, parlay piece. We're gonna take Kevin on the money line, right? So we got Keshawn for the win, Reese Saline for the win, Troy Isaac for the win, Abdullah Mason for the win, Kelvin Davis for the win, Robert Merriweather III on this card. Let's check out Robert Merriweather III. If I'm not mistaken, this one of the Floyd guys. This one of the Floyd dudes. 5'7", Vegas, Louisville, Kentucky. This one of the Floyd dudes. Yeah. So he stopped the guy in his last fight. Right. UD before that. UD. Stopped the guy. Right. He fighting Eric Howard. This is a 6-rounder. Yeah, this one of the Floyd guys here. Robert Merriweather, if I'm not mistaken, this one of the Floyd dudes. Just said who thought Camilla was going to win. Damn shame. Yeah, honestly, man. Yeah. Really. Oh, he fighting Eric Howard. Oh, shit. He fighting Eric Howard, 6'2", with 1 KO. Yeah, he ain't fought nobody, but he fought a nigga that was 8-53, 8-40. Man, look. Yeah, Robert Merriweather for the win, man. Robert Merriweather, I'm gonna put picture per one time. I'm just sit this up here for a second. I'm gonna sit this up here for 1 second. Now, not Merriweather, Eric Howard. We got Eric Mayweather for the win, right? Eric Mayweather go win. Right? We got Eric Mayweather for the win, right? This one of the floor guy. I say Eric. We got Robert Mayweather for the win, right? That's one of the floor guys, 19 years old. He fighting Eric Howard, right? I'm gonna put Eric Howard picture up there for a second. Bro, look at this nigga head. Oh shit, son. I tried, bro. Oh my God, look at this nigga head. Ooh, shit. Oh man. Oh Lord. Look at this boy score. What the fuck? I'm done, bro. I'm done. My bad, bro. My bad here. My bad, G. It's a nigga named Eric I don't like. Fuck everybody named Eric. No, I'm just I'm just playing, bro. I digress. Man, Robert Mayweather for the win, right? So that's that card, right? Let's check out the Boost card. Let's check out Jerome Boost in this card, right? Let's check out Jerome Boost in this card, man. Let's check out Jerome card, man. I'm still on his pro shit. He's amateur. Ammo. All right, let's go. All right. Just knocked David out of these names out. He said they look like he beat bitches. Man, that's crazy. So Jesse Rodriguez on Bam card, 20-0. I like that. Raymond Ford, Khalil Cole, Ernest Mercado, Ammo. God damn. This bitch is loaded. Damn. This bitch is loaded. Austin Elmo Williams is back, baby. Fuck is you talking about? Let's go, Elmo. On God, we like the Juggernaut, bro. That's what he look like. The Juggernaut, bro. That's exactly what the fuck he look like there. Man, knuckle sandwich head ass nigga. Man, God damn, that boy here ugly as hell. Let's go. This shit loaded right here, though. Bro, Ernesto Mercado, M.O. Williams, Khalil Cole, Raymond Ford, Jesse Bam, and Boots. No, that's a nice car, yo. The Zone did that big one. Yeah, I fuck with that. I fucks with that, man. We got Khalil Cole through the door. We got Khalil Cole to put a nigga ass on the floor. You already know, ho. Khalil Cole for the win, man. My boy Khalil Cole. All bias included. Khalil Cole for the knockout. My boy got Tico on the second fight. Khalil Cole put a nigga on his ass. He fighting Manuel Gallegos. Only been stopped once. That boy 6'3", pretty tall, right? That boy chin big as hell. His chin too big. Khalil Cole gonna knock his ass out. See how big his chin is right here? See how big his chin is. See that? Khalil Cole putting his ass in dirt. Chin too big. He getting knocked out. 20 fights, 17 KO. So they tell me he aggressive. He go aggressively get his ass knocked out. Just lost to Diego Pacheco. Got stopped in the fourth. So he going from Pacheco to Khalil Cole. You gotta respect that. Shout out to him. Shout out to him for having a majority decision with a nigga with an O, going from Pacheco to Khalil Cole. That boy ain't no hope. You gotta respect that at the door. You already know how it go. Now just let me stop. But yeah, man, I got Khalil Cole, man. In all seriousness though, Khalil Cole might not knock Bray out. I'm expecting Khalil Cole to win. Let's check the odds out. Let's check the odds out. Let's see what they got Khalil Cole to do. He said, boy, side eye this box trick. Let's see what they got Khalil Cole for. Khalil Cole is the co-feature too. All right, so they don't got props on there yet. Let's see if they got Khalil Cole props on FanDuel. Let's see. You know how that should go. You know how that should go. No, don't got Khalil Cole methods yet, but my Khalil Cole knockout, because what the fuck else we gonna take Khalil Cole for? My fish-looking brother. I fuck with Khalil Cole, bro. I hope that boy go places. Far, far, far and beyond. He remind me of Errol Spence, right? Errol's my favorite fighter. We had an Errol Spence conversation earlier, right? But Errol's my favorite fighter. I'm looking for like the next Errol Spence shit, bro. I like Khalil Cole, bro. He remind me of Errol Spence a little bit. Way he fight, right? It's about the same height, kind of broadly a little bit, right? You know, Errol was kind of broadly in his prime, right? You know what I mean? I fuck with Khalil Cole, man. Khalil Cole for the win. Probably gonna knock a nigga ass smooth out. You know what I mean? Probably gonna knock a nigga ass smooth out. But I digress. It say translate from Spanish, translate smooth. All right, I'm done, y'all. I'm done. All right, so let's go back. Let's go back to it. Yep. So Khalil Cole for the win for sure. Khalil Cole for the knockout. Khalil Cole on boost card. I fuck with that. Let's go to the event. Let's go to the event. Ernesto Mercado fighting Jesus Scaracho. I know who that is too. I know who Scaracho is too. So let's check out Ernesto Mercado. Let's check out Ernesto Mercado. I know who Ernesto Mercado is, but I know who this nigga is. I've seen him fight before. This is gonna be a nice little fight right here. Palmetto, split decision. He beat Alberto Palmetto. I knew I seen him fight before. He beat Palmetto. In Plain City, this was the Pro Box card. Yeah, this nigga be fighting on Pro Box. Yeah, majority of the job with Zion. Yeah, this dude can fight, yo. Do I smell an upset? Now, this dude can fight, bro. He fight Nestor Mercado. Nestor Mercado a bad boy. Now, that dude can fight, though. Nestor Mercado can fight, too. Right? Be knocking shit out. Nestor Mercado, one of them dudes that skipped the Emmys and went pro. He can fight, though. This most definitely going to be his toughest fight, though. He really ain't fought nobody, really, if you asking me, up until now. Got some nice little records, right? But now this dude right here is a hitter. This is a step-up fight for Ernesto Mercado right here. Ooh. Can we bet on that? This gonna be a little step up for Ernesto Mercado right there, man. What's the odds on that? My books don't got odds on that. Y'all be glad my books get odds on that one, right? You know, interesting. If Ernesto just can walk through and rip through him, but I don't think he'll be able to walk through and rip through bro like that. But bro can also let his pride, get in the way, right? He getting caught in the fire fight, he get his ass bust up, but no, he can fight though. Got a little chin on him too. Interesting. Ernesto Mercado is an interesting fight. I'm gonna hold my pick on Ernesto Mercado and Jesus Sriracha. I seen Sriracha fight before. Let's see. Let's check out this guy Elmo Williams fight. I'm taking Elmo Williams by knockout, right? But let's check out the guy that he fighting. See if I can recognize him to it. No. He getting knocked out for the KO. Put his ass in the dirt. My boy Elmo Williams is back. We back, baby. My boy Elmo Williams is back. Right? No shame in losing to Hamza. No shame in losing to Hamza. Right? My boy back. We back with the advantage. We gonna get a KO. You see, light box, light work. That's what's gonna be a light box Saturday for my boy Elmo Williams. Elmo Williams for the KO. Austin Elmo Williams, the best name in the game. I still believe that. I stand on that. Austin Elmo Williams, the best name in the game. Little Scrappy though. Scrappy got a nice little name. Little Scrappy. Little Scrappy Ramirez. I like his name too. Scrappy Ramirez. Did Scrappy just lose? Or did he win the split? I got to check and see did Scrappy just lose. Yeah, my guy pissed off. Don't be sad, baby. But anyway, let's get to it. Raymond Ford, baby. You know I'm taking Raymond Ford for the win. Orlando Gonzalez. Let's check out Orlando Gonzalez. 23 wins, 2 KOs. 2 losses, 13 KOs. From Copper 5'7". 67-inch unreached. He fought Jorge Casnada. He beat Jorge Casnada by split decision. That's a good one. Yeah, that's it. Robeisy Ramirez. He lost to Robeisy. He fought Robeisy Ramirez. Right, so he lost to Robeisy. He beat Jorge Castaneda, and he fighting Raymond Ford. And Raymond Ford for the win. Let's see if they got props on Raymond Ford. Raymond Ford probably wins by... What's Raymond Ford on the money line? Minus 1,000. I'm thinking Raymond Ford decision probably, right? Raymond Ford moving up. He could get a KO. Let's see. Let's see if they got the props out. Raymond one of those dudes, you just never know it, Raymond. I think he beat Nick Ball too, by the way. I think he beat Nick Ball. We're right. 10-rounder. First fight at a new weight class. We'll go Raymond Ford decision. Yeah, DP, this weekend, DP. Keshawn fight Friday and Boots fight Saturday. Yep, Keshawn fight Friday and Boots card is Saturday. And we got a card tomorrow too. Yeah, Boots fight Saturday. You got Boots, Bam Rodriguez, Raymond Ford, Khalil Coe, Ernesto Mercado, and Elmo Williams on one card. And on Keshawn card, you got Keshawn, Reese Salim, Troy Isley, Abdullah Mason, Kelvin Davis, Robert Merriweather, Keon Davis. So I think Boots has the better card. Boots got the much better card, actually, right? Both cards pretty good, though. Don't want to really compare the cards. Both cards pretty good, though. One card on the zone, one card on East. I think both cards suffice, though. Like, I think both cards suffice. I think both cards suffice, man. But yeah, Keshawn is Friday, man. Yep, this weekend. Yep, Keshawn fighting on Friday, and Boots fighting on Saturday. Tyrank always have some kind of card, you know what I mean, like in the middle of that motherfucker. They like putting Keshawn during the week. They like putting Shakur during the week, right? They gonna be sticking up Abdullah Mason during the week too. Watch, it's coming. You know it's coming. You know it's coming. You know it's coming. You know it's coming. They're gonna be putting Abdullah Mason in there during the week too. But y'all ain't even tripping though. Friday boxing, I ain't tripping on it, man. Because they mean 2 more sleeves. I ain't tripping on it. Friday boxing, I ain't even mad at it. You know, I ain't mad at Friday boxing, man. They could have, man, they could have really, bro. It's enough fights, bro. It's enough factions. It's enough fighter, bro. We should have boxing on every day, bro. We really should. Monday through fucking Sunday. We should be able to have some sort of boxing on every day. You know what I mean? It should be some sort. Rather, it's just prospect boxing, right, or whatnot. But we really should. Like, it should be something on. And shout out to Pro Box, right, for giving us their other outlet too during the week. Shout out to them for keeping the nigga going. Is it a Pro Box card? It's somebody fight tomorrow, though. I'm guessing it's a Pro Box card. You know, but we should, it's enough fighters, it's enough of these, you know, factions for we should be able to have, they should be able to put some on every day. You know what I mean? But that'd be too much, like, right. You know what I mean? Certain T, it ain't enough money, bro. It's enough money for Top Rank to do something on the Monday. Matchroom to do something on the Tuesday. You know, Queensberry to do something on the Wednesday. PBC to do something on the Thursday. Shit, Pro Box to do something. And I'm just saying in the order, right? Pro Box to do something on a Friday, and then everybody just do their shit Saturday, like they normally do. How the biggest fights doing Saturday. It's enough fighters for at least one of them to give us something every fucking day. You know what I mean? True enough, shit, one of them on their own could give us something every day of the week, probably. At least every other day, right? But you know, that'd be too much, like, right? That'd be too much, like, right, you know. But like, so let's get into what we can mess with, right? Let's get into the bets for the fights for the week. Let's get into what we can mess with, right? So there really ain't methods on none of these just yet, right? So we're gonna take a recent lean for the win. We just gonna stick the money line in there again. These money lines gonna be terrible, right? But we just gonna stick it in there for show purposes, right? Abdullah Mason for the win, right? They don't get his methods up just yet on here, right? We gonna stick him in there for the money line just because, right? Kelvin Davis for the win as well, right? I think that's gonna be a bit of a nail biter, right? No money lines just yet. We gonna stick Kelvin Davis in there. We got Troy Isley for the win against Tyler Howard. And right now I'm on DraftKings. I'm gonna go to FanDuel, right? No money lines yet on DraftKings. We gonna stick him in there, you know, on the money line. No methods just yet. Stick him in there for the money line. We got Keshawn Davis. Keshawn Davis does have a method, right? No, he don't. So what we gonna do? We gonna take Keshawn Davis and Lamos over 8.5, right? Because some of us think he knock him out. Some of us think that he go to decision, right? Most of us think it's a late knockout, right? If he do get the stoppage, right? So we'll go Keshawn over 8.5, right, in this joint. This is a straight money line bet. Straight money line for all the fights. Raymond Ford versus Orlando Gonzalez. No methods just yet, right? But we'll go Raymond Ford, you know, with the money line. We're going to throw Raymond Ford in there as well. We got Khalil Coe versus Manuel Galagos. We going Khalil Coe. Right, Raymond Ford on the money line. We're going to take Khalil Coe over Galagos. No mentions just yet. We'll throw Khalil Coe in there on the money line, you know, as well. Jesse Bam Rodriguez. Oh, I ain't talking about Bam fight. I'm tripping. I ain't talking about Bam fight. I'm tripping. Why y'all didn't tell me I ain't talking about Bam fight? Let's go to Bam. Let's go to Bam. I'm tripping. Which event is this? Pull up with this. Let's see which event this is. Okay, this Keshawn event, that ain't the one that I'm looking for. Let's go to Bam fight. I'm tripping, y'all. Let's go to Bam. He fighting Peter Guevara. Right? Guevara is pretty good. Guevara 42, 4-1 loss, 22 KOs. 35 years old, 5'4" with 76-inch unreach. Guevara just won a split decision over Andrew Maloney. Beat him for the WBO interim super flyweight belt. This is for the world WBO super flyweight belt, right? So Jesse Bam Rodriguez, you know, will be going for gold will be going for a gold, right? This is the big one for Jesse. So he got a win over Andrew Maloney, which is a good win. He lost to Carlos Cadras, right? Good fight to have on your resume, right? He also beat Miguel Herrera, right? So decent names, right? Decent names on the resume. Andrew Maloney being the biggest. I think Jesse Ben Rodriguez should get this win, right? 12 rounder. Jesse is a bad motherfucker, man. You gotta be like, you gotta be a different kind of guy to make it through with Jesse, right? Just knocked out Estrada, man. Stop, Sonny. He on the roll right now, man. Decision before that, right? Stopped. I forgot his name, bro. This is his nick. Let me find bro nickname because I'm gonna butcher his real name. What's his nickname? Where is it at? Rungvisal. Yeah. Stop Rungvisal. You know what I mean? That man on the run, man. Beat Carlos Cedrus, right? Jesse Bam. I'm thinking Jesse Bam wins by KO, man. It's hard for me not to take Jesse by KO right now, right? I feel crazy not taking him by KO. He go out there and get the KO. Smaller opponent, right? The over Jesse KO. The over 8.5. Do I think it's a later KO or earlier KO? Man, I think shit. I think it's under 8.5, man. I think let's go Jesse Rodriguez under 8.5 in this. I think he stop him like 7th round, maybe 7th or 8th round. Right. I think Jesse go punch on him for about 4 or 5 rounds, and I think he go start to work on stopping him, man, about that 6th, 7th round, man. I got Jesse Ben Rodriguez KO. We're going to go under 8.5, you know, for betting purposes in this right now. Right, just for right now. We'll go under 8.5. Quick. What's good, quick? TW sliding through this thing, quick. TWTea. I can see the screen now. But yeah, man, we're going Jesse for the KO. I don't know how I forgot about Jesse. And then we got Jerome Boost Ennis and Karen Chukadesian. We got Jerome Boost Ennis for the win, right? But we'll take over 6.5, right? Because I think she said TM today. But I think if Jerome do stop him, it's gonna be later anyway, right? So we'll go over 6.5 in that, right? So that's what they got on DraftKings, right? So we was able to take 3 overs in 6 fights. We had to take Jerome and Chukadesian over 6.5. We took Jesse and Guevara under 8.5, and we took Keshawn and Lamos over 8.5. And then we did Reese money line, Mason money line, Davis money line, Troy Adams money line, Cole money line. I ain't gonna lie, I might end up stacking this shit. How much? Yep. So that's what we do on FanDuel. So let's go to FanDuel. Let's see if we got methods for FanDuel out. Yeah, it's more methods on FanDuel. So let's go to FanDuel. Keshawn and Lamos. Keshawn on the money line is minus 650. Lamos decision is minus 185. Keshawn KO is minus 340. Lamos never been stopped. Yep. Quick. Yep, this weekend. Keshawn card is Friday. And Boots card is Saturday. So we got a card Friday, we got a card Saturday. It's a card tomorrow too, but you know the big cards are Friday and Saturday. So let's go Keshawn on the money line. Let's go Raymond Ford. Let's go Raymond Ford, points decision. Let's go Jesse Bam Rodriguez knockout. Let's go Jesse Bam Rodriguez knockout 5 through 8. We going Jesse Rodriguez knockout 5 through 8. Right, and we go take Jerome Boost Ennis. Jerome Boost Ennis KO is minus 700. Let's take the over. We're gonna just take the over. We'll take the over 7.5 in that. Right, and Jerome. And they only got 5 on FanDuel right now, but they got methods, right? So we got Keshawn money line, Khalil Cole money line, Raymond Ford decision, Jesse Rodriguez stoppage 5 through 8, Jerron Ennis and Chuck Adesian over 7.5. Right? Because I do think Boots get a stoppage, but I think Boots gets their stoppage late. Right? So that's how I play it right now. When they get close to the fight, it's going to be more methods and shit to come out, right? But that's how I would play it. That's how I play it, you know, right now with what we got on the table right now. You know, you come back Thursday, Friday, you know, they'll have more methods out, maybe even more fights out, right? I'll add those in the comment. I'll add those in this comment. Because this is a fight breakdown, but I'm really just, you know, talking, you know, boxing about the fights that's coming up. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist, though. It's a nice little card. I was saying it ain't a whole lot of big names, but it is some names, though, man. You really like that boost card, it's some hitters on there, man. Austin Ammo Williams, Jesse Bam Rodriguez, you know, Boost himself, right? Raymond Ford, Khalil Cole, Ernesto Mercado, right? Man, it's some names like that boost card is gonna be fucking lit. The Davis card is like a Davis family affair type deal, right? Like a Davis family affair, right? But that's gonna be a pretty good that's gonna be a pretty decent card, you know, as well. That's gonna be a pretty decent card as well. But it's some fights, man. It's some fights this weekend. Starting Friday. Starting Friday, man. Starting Friday. But I ain't gonna hold y'all too much longer, man. If y'all don't got no questions or nothing like that, questions about anything for that, I'm finna start, you know, making my bets for today. You know, I gotta get into, you know, the plays for today. I will sit here. Am I gonna do it on this one? I mean, we could do it right here. Fuck it. All right, let's get it. All right, so let's share the screen. Let's get it right here. Fuck it. We might as well. Might as well. I need to watch hours anyway. Right. So let's get into the best for today, man. Fuck it. We gonna do it. Y'all know this is pretty much like a. Now, if y'all want the link, now y'all can get the link. Right. Right. What we got today? We got the NBA back today. Hey, let's start with college football, right? I think it's only 2 of those. College football did us good yesterday. We had some great plays yesterday in college football. Came through, made it do what it do. Let's go to the full board. And I'm finna eat too while I do this. This fluid. The show is fluid now. So today we got Ohio 5-3. We got Kent State. Got Ohio 5-3. We got Kent State 0-8, right? So that's pretty self-explanatory, right? The total is 52.5. Ohio is minus 19.5. Got Northern Illinois 4-4. Taking on Western Michigan 5-3. Western Michigan is 4-0 in the MAC. Northern Illinois is 1-3 in the MAC. So they are doing fucking terrible, right? They doing fucking terrible in the MAC. Right now, yesterday, I don't know if y'all was on my video when we did that. We made our college pick yesterday on that live, which is still up there, right? Let me make sure that thing's still up there. So I got it bad with deleting shit. But I still kept them. I still kept that one up there, right? But we had a good day yesterday. I don't know if y'all came through the live Southern Tea Daily Betting yesterday, but pretty good day yesterday. You know, if you fell through that joint, man, yeah, pretty good fucking day yesterday, right? So we're gonna try to continue that. We're gonna try to bring that into today. Right? So we're gonna start with the MAC, man. So first glance, right? Ohio should beat the shit out of Kent State, and Western Michigan should beat the shit out of Northern Illinois, right? But this the MAC, man. You know, it never really quite worked like that. Yesterday, we hit the under on Central Michigan versus it was Miami, Ohio, and Ball State. We hit Miami, Ohio halftime minus 6.5, and we hit the under on Central Michigan versus forgot who it was, man. But we hit the under on that first game, right? So we cashed both of our plays yesterday. On college football, right? So let's check out the position battle. Wait, let me get the chat up because I can't see y'all now. Let's check out the position battle. Right. Let's check out the position battle. Right. We got Navarro and Ulatowski. Right. Ulatowski, 11 TDs, 6 interceptions. Navarro, 7 TDs, 7 interceptions. Ohio quarterback, 7 TDs, 7 interceptions. Kent State quarterback, 11 TDs, 6 interceptions. So from first look, right, I'm finna make me a mimosa, and then we go. It's gonna be a good one, man. It's gonna be a good one. We finna get into these plays. Daily betting stream now, right? So if you know, you can stay, you can roll. Either way, we finna make it do what it do. Right, you got the running backs. Ohio mainly focused, you know, on running the rock. Right, both receivers about tit for tat. Kent will be considered more of, I guess, Kent will be considered more of the pass. Ohio really is better, no matter how you cut it. Right. Actually, you know what? We're gonna do this. I'm doing something different stream. All right, I'm gonna leave this stream boxing, right? But I digress. I ain't gonna give away the sauce on this stream, right? Y'all will have to come to the bench stream for the sauce. But I digress, man. Skin Hardway, Southern Tea, this ain't the past, this ain't the future, this ain't the present. This how we rocking. And I'm out. Look.